we will solve the transportation problem to get initial basic feasible solution through LCM, least cost method. So, here question is find the initial basic feasible solution for the following problem using LCM. The supply, demand and unit cost figures are given in the matrix. So, here warehouse W1, W2, W3, W4 given, and here plant P1, P2, P3 is given. Here S for supply is given and here D for demand is given. So, we will solve this problem to get initial basic feasible solution with the help of least cost method. So, in the least cost method, first we try to find the least cost among this matrix. So, here see students, the least cost is 100 at two places, 100 and 100. So, we can say that here there is a tie among the two least costs. So, if there is a tie, we will have to select that cell where we can accommodate maximum number of units. So, here we can accommodate 80 units and here we can accommodate maximum 70 units. So, we will select that cell where we can accommodate maximum units. So, in this case we are finding that we can accommodate 80 units, which is maximum or more than 70 units. So, first I will allocate 80 units in this cell. So, here the remaining units is 0 and here 180 minus 80. So, remaining unit 100. So, this W2 demand is exhausted. So, what we can do? We can cover this column W2 like this. Again, we will select the least cost from the remaining cells like this. We will not consider this column W2. We will consider W1, W3 and W4 column to find the least cost. So, again least cost is this one 100. So, we can accommodate here maximum 70 units. So, I will write here 70 and see here this supply is exhausted and here 70 140 minus 70. So, remaining units is 70. So, in this way row 1 is exhausted. So, I will strike out row 1 from this matrix. Now, again we will try to find the least cost and see here among this 700, 400, 400, 400, 600 and 200. We will not consider W2 column and P1 row here. So, among this we have the least cost is 200, this one 200. So, here we can accommodate maximum. See here supply is 100 and demand is of 70. So, maximum we can accommodate, that is 70 units. So, I will allocate 70 units. Now, this demand is exhausted, nothing is remaining in this column, and here 70, 100 minus 70, we will get 30 units remaining. 30 units remaining. So, here W4 column is exhausted. We can cover with the vertical line. Now we have the remaining cells, this one, this one, this one and this one. So, among this we have the minimum is here 400, here 400 and here 400 minimum. So, there is a tie among the least costs. So, now we will see where we can allocate maximum unit. So, here see here maximum we can allocate 30 unit because 30 is remaining here and here demand is of 50. So, 30 means we can allocate maximum 30 unit. Here also we can accommodate 30 units because demand is D is for 70 and supply is only 30. So, here also we can accommodate or allocate 30 units. Again now here in this case here there is a supply of 90 and demand is of 70. So, maximum unit we can allocate here, that is 70. So, I will allocate 70 units here. Now, this is exhausted, remaining is 0 and this is here remaining units are 20. And in this way W3 column is exhausted. We can cover this column. You can cover this column also. Again we have the remaining cells are this cell and this cell. Only 2 cells are remaining and among these 2 cells the least cost is 400. Least cost is 400, this one. So, here we can allocate maximum because here supply is for 30 and demand is 50. So, maximum we can allocate 30 units and here remaining is 0. So, and here remaining amount is 20. So, in this way we can cover row 3rd because this is exhausted, nothing is left, and the last cell which is remaining is this one. So, here supply is of 20 and demand is of 20. So, here we will allocate 20 units. So, in this way we have covered all the sales, all the supply and demand, and now we will calculate the total cost. So, for total cost we will see here total cost equal to, first we take 70 units multiplied by 100, 70 units multiplied by 100 plus, then I will take 20 units multiplied by 700, cost is 700 plus 70 units multiplied by 400 plus. Now, coming to 3rd row. So, 30 units multiplied by 400 plus 80 units multiplied by 100 plus 70 units multiplied by 200 . After solving this, we will get 83,000. So here we will check now that whether this solution is feasible or not, or have we got initial basic feasible solution. For that we do a short operation, that we find the total allocated cells. So total number of allocated cells 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total number of allocated cells is 6, and this should be equal to m plus n minus 1. So here 6 equal to, that is 6 means number of allocated cells, m means number of row. So total number of row 1, 2, 3 plus total number of column, n means total number of column 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 1. So 6 equal to 3 plus 4, 7 minus 1, 6 equal to the 7 minus 1, 6. So here if the number of allocated cells are equal to m plus n minus 1, means this is initial basic feasible solution. After that we can proceed for getting the optimal solution with the help of Modi method.